So good morning, everyone. Welcome to this session today on safety issues and ways to deal with safety issues in PrEP. And I first of all want to start off with the acknowledgments of all of the people that have been involved in that. And we do have a PrEP trialist working group who has provided a lot of input and information for this meeting. And we've had very extensive interviews with all of the panelists and moderators and presenters. So thank you all very much for all the time you took to help us prepare for this meeting. And specifically, Kim Struble and Kendall Marcus from the FDA, who have been, can't hear you? Okay, David? Apparently they can't hear me. Do I have to speak like this? Okay, so this will make for a great webcast. So Kim Struble and Kendall Marcus from the FDA who have been very, very helpful, and of course the forum staff. And this meeting really has been organized by yours Stropus and Ben Hauschild. So I just get to do the opening, but this is really their meeting. And we have logistics support from Meetings by Design, and of course we have a great AAV team here at the UCDC Center. So the mission and function of the forum is to enhance and facilitate HIV research, and we do that. It's a very unique organization that brings together all of the stakeholders to review and discuss and recommend ways forward on HIV research issues. And this process then allows the different stakeholders to actually initiate and fund and collaborate on new research projects. We have an executive committee that guides the forum, and you can see that the membership really includes major stakeholders, major representatives from all the different stakeholder groups. And so PrEP, we're at this very exciting time in HIV. This is a new first in HIV. We're discussing pre-exposure prophylaxis in a way that hasn't been done before. And so this meeting is really an opportunity to convene everybody to discuss what the safety issues might be, the public health implications of PrEP rollout, and can we think ahead of how we would really deal with some of these safety concerns before we actually roll it out. And this really allows all the different experts from the different stakeholder groups to put their issues on the table and have a joint discussion about it, but it also allows the people from the agencies, to listen to this input. And I think it will be very useful. So the meeting objectives clearly are to identify the safety issues associated with the introduction of PrEP, to discuss potential remedies to mitigate any safety concerns, to discuss the public health implications of PrEP scale-up, and to disseminate the discussion to the broadest audience. So a little bit about how the forum works. We have a specific way that we work on organizing these meetings. We do a lot of background research. We do a lot of stakeholder interviews, and I've listed all of the groups that we've spent extensive time with to get all of this background together. Then we build the agenda, and that's really, again, a very consultative process with everyone's input involved. And it's a very inclusive. We always have all of the stakeholders in each of the discussion points. All of the stakeholders are involved. And so the process really is this dialogue between the different stakeholder experts. Everyone brings their expertise to the table. We really do very little in terms of formal presentations because it's not really about telling people about new data. It's really about bringing their expertise together to say, what can we, how can we move forward with the new data? So for today's event, as of yesterday, we had 141 on-site participants, and we had 70 webcast participants registered. There may be a few more registered today. As I said, there are cameras in the room. This is being webcast live. And we do encourage audience participation, both the people in the room and online. The online participants have an opportunity to text in some of their questions. And we thought the best way to then really also include questions from the group here is if you see those little green cards, if you write your question down, and forum staff, there's Kate over there and Rob, will be walking around collecting these, and then the moderators will have a chance to integrate your questions into the discussion when they have the panel discussions. Okay. So this is the agenda. We have just a short introductory session where a few main points will be put on the table. And then we have panel 1, which will be followed by a break. And then we have panel 2, Lunch will be on your own. Lunch for speakers and moderators is provided, and you will get instructions as how you go to get your lunch. But otherwise, there's a number of restaurants in the area here where people can go and pick up some lunch. Then we have session 3, which is the public health implications, another break, and then we finish up. So it's a very full day, and but it will be very rich and very fruitful discussion. So the next steps from our perspective are we will, of course, have the webcast live, but we will also then post it on our website, and we will have a report coming out that summarizes the recommendations coming out of this meeting. And that is just a picture of the forum team, in case you haven't met them.